Invoice Manager Installation step by step. Today I'll show you how to install Invoice Manager step by step. To use this system, we need a prerequisite. Main requisite is SQL Server 2008 and upper version. 8 to upper version. You can use SQL Server R2, 2008 R2, 2012, 14, any upper version, and .NET Framework 4.5 and Windows System. So first download the .NET Framework 4.5 if you don't install already. So step 1 to 4 prerequisite install you can skip if you had already installed. Download and install. Install SQL Server. You can download from Microsoft Server or our local server. This one for Windows 32-bit and this one for 64-bit. So first click and follow the instructions. Press OK and then specify free edition, next, accept and next, and install. After successfully pass all requirement, select those options and press next. And by default install, do not change this instance. And here select authority system and automatic and follow this exactly this image, and then mix mode, that means SQL Server authentications mode. Put any password you want to like. This password we need software set up. Without this password we can connect between software and SQL Server. And press add current user, your computer user, login user, and press next. Install and wait until finish. After successfully finish and close. This one by default user ID and your password, and then download report viewer. Otherwise our invoice report will not display in your software. This one official Microsoft server, and this is our server. And then this one MS chart. You cannot if you don't have, you can install it, otherwise chart will not display. And then let's open our software. Those component, everything from here, I will please follow the link and all prerequisite here. First click and install and change the directory. It's better to change except C drive, and everyone can use, all kind of user can use this software. Next and press OK. Is successfully done. Only 10 seconds. So this is our software. Press open and then click here to set up database, otherwise database will not, because now software install and our database install, but still we have to set up our database. Here everything mentioned. Click and push, so follow the step by step. First, this is your data source name. You can find all the data source name here. Normally you can put it local or dot like this, or SQL Express. Most of the free edition it is like this, SQL Express. You can test it. If you don't, your database have no password user ID, you can select this one on the authentications. But we must recommend to select server authentication, because we already set up our SQL Server using SQL Server authentications, because this is mentioned here. Here we mention SQL Server. If you mention Windows authentication, for that case you can select this one, but strongly recommend put it SQL Server authentication. It is very secure. Put your this is the default user ID and your SQL Server password, which you put in here. Okay, and then press next. Okay, successfully connection is okay, and then press do not change it, the database name, do not change the database name. So, and press okay, and successfully database has been created. And now SQL script, so press setup, it will take time, and then successfully set up database. Please close the software and restart again and log in. User ID is admin and password is admin. Close this one again. So now our software is installed. Before open this software, we already mentioned in document when successfully database is set up, we have to open config file. So we install into D drive. So let me check in D drive. This is our software. And open this one. Here, see, open this one. Open this one with Notepad, and you have to change your data source name, which you already know, and do not change anything. If you have a multiple PC, if you want to use multiple PC, you have to put in this case IP address every PC, and then IP address of your database server IP address, and then every user can easily access this one, your password and user ID and password, and then open. Admin. Wow, fantastic. So now we can configure, we can change here everything, and this is your shop name, everything you just save, and multiple brands. So, and email here, all details email configuration are mentioned in user manual here, all in user manual. Just click email setup. This is SMTP server for Gmail, and this is outgoing port for Gmail, and your sender name, sender email, both are same, sender and username, and use your email name and your email password, who email sent from who is email. So, and this one display name, so we already cover in our demo video preview. And here we mention this user guide for all kind of Gmail, especially mention here for Gmail. If you turn off less security, turn off, you cannot send any email from your email. So turn on less access for less security have turned on, otherwise email not. So please read this everything from this link, copy the link and browse and then turn off. This one for Gmail, very good I think for Gmail, and all information here for Outlook, Yahoo, everything, and then all information and put save it. Okay, so here just check is it working or no. See here display report bureau. This is a report bureau component invoice manager. If not display in your invoice manager, in this case you have to install a report viewer. So after successfully finish, you have to install report viewer, this one, otherwise invoice will not show, otherwise this one will not display. And then here dashboard, those are chart, so chart coming for MS chart. Here also use a chart. So for this chart, if don't display your chart, you have to install this one, MS chart, and very easy. So let's do one transactions just for fun. Press OK and then go ahead. Nice, huh? Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.